What's up, guys? David here, and welcome to the Fit Pro Daily. This week has been all about writing copy to generate you leads and copy to make you sales. And we started off with this week's guest interview, Al. Al came on to share his experience, his knowledge on how to write copy that is going to generate you good quality leads and also help you make sales. On Tuesday, we looked at the 4 stages to create an award-winning Facebook ad, and we give you a 5th tip to really help the amount of leads that you could drive from that copy. Wednesday, we looked at what was working, and then yesterday I gave you a foundational tip to really help you get better at writing copy or find some inspiration to drive your experience, to drive your knowledge or drive your creativity when it comes to writing compelling stuff. But before we do dive into today's episode, if you haven't already subscribed or liked the video or any of the previous videos, press stop, press subscribe, and then let's dive into today's episode. Okay, let's dive in. Now, writing copy, the stuff you put on your website, the text that you put in your ads, on your social media, and your newsletter, wherever you put in this text or copy, this can literally have the ability to take somebody from somebody who didn't know or they weren't prepared to buy or become a lead with you. They've read this piece of text, this copy, and now they're interested, they're ready to buy, they're ready to register their interest. So writing the right thing can literally change the fortune you have in your business. And we've talked a lot about this over the last couple of days with Al coming on to share his experience and his knowledge on Monday. But one of the biggest things we keep saying to everybody, don't be a generalist. Don't just work with absolutely everybody and anybody, because if you're trying to do that, you're literally trying to compete with the likes of Joe Wicks or these really big fitness companies who have massive amounts of advertisement budgets, and they can just blow you out the water massively, okay? We need to be a little bit more specific. People have to have a valid reason to want to come and work with you. Let's say you've damaged your shoulder, okay? Do you go to a general physio who just deals with everybody and anybody, no matter their injury? Or do you go to a specialist who looks after shoulders, a shoulder specialist? All they deal with is people with shoulder injuries. You're 100% more likely to go to that person. If you need heart surgery, do you just go to a doctor who can just do any sort of surgery, or do you go to a specialist who only works on people who need heart surgeries? It's really obvious who you would go with when it came to an issue like this. And it's exactly the same for your prospects out there, okay? They might see an advert and they see boot camp, 19-year-olds, 35-year-olds, 60-year-olds, big muscly people with loads of weight to lose, people in the middle, and it's like, oh, this boot camp's just for everybody. But this boot camp on this side matches their age, matches their gender, only works with a certain type of people, has a specific ethos, has a specific setup. Who is more attractive, okay? It really is that simple. And once you've decided who it is you want to work with, all you need to do then is write about the stuff that they desire, need, and want. Once you talk about this stuff over and over and over again, you're always going to be getting leads, because when people are reading your stuff, when people are listening, when people are watching, they think, wow, this guy knows me more than I know myself, or he knows exactly what's going on in my head right now. So it really, really, really is that important that we pick somebody that we want to work with. We write specifically to them. So when those people are reading or watching or listening, they get pulled in because you're talking about the stuff that they want, need, or desire, and you're pushing away the people that you don't want. And please don't think you're leaving money on the table by only working with one type of person. Because when you go specific, and take the heart surgeon for example, okay? If you go to somebody that does surgery everywhere, they'll have one price. But if you go to a specific heart surgeon, his price is going to be way, way, way higher because he's a specialist, okay? So you're never leaving money on the table by just working with everybody and anybody. Take us, for example, at DK9 Fitness. We only work with over 30s. If we started letting people younger than 30 come, that removes the belief, that removes the reason why people come and want to work with us, because they only want to work with over 30s. So I'm going to leave it there for today, okay? It really is your decision. Please, 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 though, do think wisely about who it is you want to work with, and then really write about the stuff that's really going to bring them in. And we've talked about it all week so far. But if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and you're loving everything that's going on, then feel free to subscribe. Simply press pause, press subscribe, and then I will speak to you all on Monday. Have a good weekend. Enjoy. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.